When I first said yes to the mission trip to Colombia, I had no idea just how much it would change our lives. We embarked on this journey with hearts full of hope, eager to bring the love of Jesus to the forgotten corners of La Guajira. But God had so much more in store for us than we could have ever imagined. The moment we stepped off the plane, the reality of Colombia's struggles hit us hard. We witnessed children with hollow eyes and empty stomachs and families struggling to find clean water, and heard heartbreaking stories of violence and despair that had haunted generations. Our days were filled with purpose. We set up clinics on the hot sand of the rancherias, treating wounds that went deeper than skin. We distributed food to families who hadn't eaten in days. In the eyes of the little girls we clothed, we saw a spark of dignity reignite, but it was a spiritual hunger that truly shook us to our core. We saw people thirsting for hope, for a love that could break through the darkness of their circumstances. One evening, as the sun set over the desert, a young man approached me. His eyes were filled with a mixture of desperation and determination. "If Jesus can truly change my life," he said, his voice barely above a whisper, "then I want to follow him." Right there, surrounded by the sounds and the smells of the animals, I witnessed a soul being born anew. That is why we go. That is why we sacrifice. Every moment of discomfort, every tear shed is worth it. Because in those moments, we see the very heart of God at work. And while we went to serve to be the hands and feet of Jesus, we found ourselves being transformed. God broke our heart for what breaks his. We returned home different people, humbled, awakened, and burning with a passion to return. Colombia is a land of stark contrasts. There is so much need, so much pain, but there's also so much hope, so much potential for revival and restoration. We are asking you to join us in this mission. You don't have to board a plane or learn Spanish. Start by praying. Consider giving to support to those who can go. Or maybe, just maybe, God is calling you to step out in faith and come with us next time. You don't have to change the world single-handedly. All you need is willingness to follow where Jesus leads and to love as he loves. It is in those small acts of obedience that miracles happen. Colombia changed our lives in a way we're still discovering. It opened our eyes to a world beyond our comfortable bubbles and showed us the true power of God's love in action. Let it change yours too. Say yes to the adventure. Say yes to being part of something bigger than yourself. Say yes to seeing God move in ways you never thought possible. Colombia is waiting. Will you answer his call?